Mod time is here, and we've got 17 mods to take a look at today for FS25, and, well, there's one of those for 22 as well. All platforms got 10 new and 2 updates, and PC Mac players have gotten 5 new. If you like staying updated yourself with all the latest news and mods in Farming Simulator, make sure you're subscribed. Let's check them out. Starting off, we've got a new pack, the Bale's Autoload pack. This includes 4 different trailers. We got the AgriLiner PW024, FarmTech DPW 1800, and the FarmTech DDK 2400, and the EDK 650. Now, one of the neat things about these is if we go around to the Bale trailer, there's an extra option now called Bale Trailer Autoload. So if you wanted to do that, well, you could do that. One of the other nice things is since these are base game trailers, it kind of looks like it should, although they just auto-load, which is great. So you can utilize them for regular trailers or auto-loading trailers or tippers, whatever you want. One of the nice things as well is above these, you can see, for example, the AgriLiner PWA will do round and square bales as well as round and square cotton bales. Same thing goes for the FarmTech and the other FarmTech. However, the baby FarmTech will only do your regular round bales and square. But we got some weird stuff going on at the bottom. All the way up to 249 centimeter bales. What is a 249 centimeter bale? And what's a 119? So actually looking at the website now, they're saying that the square bales is the 120 centimeter, not the 119. So that is inaccurate there. To hold 100 baby bales on there, 12 regular bales. As far as 220 and 240 centimeter bales, you could do 9 bales. However, that goes up to 249. I have more questions than answers, but regardless, this works with base game auto load for all of your stuff, which is great. Just make sure you select the one that says auto load, yes or no. If you don't select auto load, it ain't gonna work. But now we've gone from 1 trailer, now we have 5 auto load trailers. Couple things I am finding with this trailer specifically. I haven't tried the other ones yet. However, this guy doesn't, well, it auto loads all 4 bales. However, the last one, not really. So if you got a cotton bale back here on the very end, just be careful. There's also a thing called the unloading assistant, which I find really interesting. So the unloading assistant pretty much allows you to move the bales around, up and down, etc., etc. And it works extremely well. As you can see, it's fantastic. So, you know, it kind of allows you to plop things and do your thing. So we'll load back up here, boop, and I'm going to turn off the unloading assistant. So we'll load up all these bales once more, even though there's some there at the top for some reason. There we go, got those fixed up. And now we can unload them, but only on the trailer. So you can turn that on and off, which is, I mean, I'll be honest with you, it's kind of nice to have the option to just drop them without having to worry about what you're doing. A lot of people look around with this, with the right trigger, with the right button, so you don't have to worry about your bales flying off to the left or the right anymore. And then just for fun, because I've had to load up 100 baby bales for this, because I'm pretty sure it holds 100, we're just gonna fly through here and load up all 100 baby bales. Of course, I missed one. Hey, there it is. Very cool indeed. Next, we've got them on. I know quite a few people were waiting on the Case IH14. This is a Plow. We've got the 2.5 meter working with version, the 3.7, and the 5.1, which is very nice. You've also got a couple different designs for the stickers, so if you want to change those up, you can do that without any problem whatsoever. We've also got rim colors. Now it starts with black, but you can change these up to however you want. And we've got all the colors of the rainbow, even if you've got toothpaste. This is a Plow, and it hooks up via 3-point on the back of your tractor. If you're looking for a little baby mulcher, well, we got you right here, the Ocrama Grinton, 700 kgs, 65 horsepower is required on it. 2 meters at 7 miles per hour. This is mainly used for vineyard work. As a matter of fact, it can be found in the category of grapes and olives, grape tools. So you've got that, cost you $5,900. One thing about this is you probably looked at that and went, that's not 2 meters. You're absolutely right. You're gonna have to, well, extendo cedo cuz, if you know what I mean. So once you do that, then you're good to go. If you felt like you were missing more plows in your life, whoever you may be, crazy people, we've got the Lizard KM180 4+1+1. Now, these are kind of based off of a PC-only mod that we recently got. So, if you remember the Akpil KM180 4+1+1, that is exactly what that is. You got a couple different plow setups, so you can choose what you like through there. They all say the 3 meters. Who knows what's what? And then you've got a couple main colors. We've got reds, but one of the nice things, I guess I can't complain much anymore. As long as we can change the color, we can really change the color. Next up, we've got the mod More Flowers. This adds in corn flour, soy flour, and peas flour. I didn't know they made peas flour, but I guess there it is, huh? Included with the pack, we have a sell point in the middle between, and then we have a small and large version. I do like the building. Very nice job through there. Let's poke in and take a look. So we have our normal flour setups there, but we also have the maize flour, the peas flour, and the soybean flour, which is very, very cool. Now, another thing I'm curious about is the selling of these. So peas flour is looking like it's about $7,900. For soy flour, $10,500, and much less than that in maize flour, $2,900 for that. In well, take a look at this. In comparison, flour normally is about $2,400 to $2,500. So we are getting a bunch from those other things, which is, you know, something to make mention about. I will also mention all of our stuff here. So we've got 5 corn is 3 maize, whereas 30 barley is 22 flour. I love that they do this, but it'd be nice if it was like, hey, it takes 1 of these to make how many of this, or 5 of these to make 1 of that. Ugh, these are so confusing. That's not 15 to 15, that's 1 to 1. Smallest denominator, come on. Next is the American Double Silo. This bad boy is going to hold 600,000 liters, cost you $140,000. Daily cost of $100 per day, so a little expensive. Something else worth noting is Omatana actually released this mod back in Farming Simulator 22, along with her Large Silos Multi-Fruit mod. Now, I'm assuming that this is a base game a silo or something like that. However, it's quite literally exactly the same, even with the included hangout area up top. Although Omatana did add some decorations up top to make it a little bit nicer and a little bit more fun up here. So nonetheless, I'm not sure if this was out because of that, or maybe this is a base game feature. I'm assuming this is probably in the base game in 22, and a conversion can be done by anyone. Just have to be first. If you prefer to do your silage in little rows with tires on the side, well, this may be what you're looking for. The Silage Silo Pack. I guess the tire silo was taken. Nonetheless, here you go. We do have collisions on the sides, although it's not one collision for each tire. It actually goes across the entire thing. So there is that. So heads up through there. We can see the first one, you've got Jeff there. We got a mid-size and a large one. And if you put 2 down, well, then you'll have a couple beside each other. Price is going to be $4,200, $6,400, and $9,200 respectively for these. Our next mod for all platforms is the Machinery Shed. $35,000 to get you this bad boy right here. And we have a front door and a light switch, they say. Assuming our light switch is over here, why don't we turn on our HUD and see what we've got. Turn on shed lights. It's going to be the left stick. It's not going to be the normal buttons if you're on consoles. Heads up through there. Unfortunately, no color options here either. So we've got this dark blue. So if you don't like the dark blue, oops. Next to last is going to be the Buying Slurry, Manure, and Lime. There are 3 placement items. They can all be found in containers. And of course, I think you probably figure out which one is which. These are just buying stations for each one. I do kind of like the heap idea and things like that. Although, if you don't enable free build, it's just going to put down dirt, which I don't even know why we allow placeables that still do this far into Farming Simulator's lifespan. But it's there if you like to do your own landscaping afterwards. But hey, if you're one of those people, here you go. You get to paint this after it's all said and done. A little spicy today. Sorry about that. Old Slurry Tank is going to be your last one for all platforms. This will hold 70,000 liters, and it's exactly what it sounds like. It is a slurry tank, pretty much. It's also going to be found in your silos, so if you're around, just go into your silos and you will find it there. The patina in here looks absolutely amazing. Really good job on this. Hey, I dig it. Only 70,000 liters though. Maybe a little more than the next one. Ooh, let's get a bigger one. Let's go to the moon. As mentioned, we do have one update for all platforms today for FS25, the Rostselmash Nova 330. This is going to be changelog 1001. Minor changes, improvements, and fixes. Added the grain header Rostselmash PowerStream 600. Added the corn header Rostselmash Argus 570 and the 670. And they've added the corn header Ziegler Corn Champion 5R. As mentioned, there was one update for FS22 today for all platforms. That's the Valzelli Cubex mod, version number 2. They've added a new model, the Cubex 300. However, there is a note in your save game. You need to save the old version and buy the new version in 2.0. No helper with spear or spear exact scatterer spreading system. Jumping over to new ones for PC and Mac players. A bunch of script mods today. First one's the additional field info. So this displays additional information on the field information panel when walking through a field. They've got the area of each field in the current land area, price per hectare of the cultivated area on the land that you don't own, and the potential harvest quantity and yield on ready-to-harvest fields. This is a mod that I used a lot in FS22, and great news, it's finally here. Here's a nice quality of life improvement mod, the free terraforming and painting. Painting and terraforming is already time-consuming enough. It doesn't have to cost a lot of money. This mod makes terraforming and painting ground textures free of charge. Uploading to sites other than ModHub is prohibited, so knock it off. Bugs and suggestions are welcome on their GitHub. Next is the Quick Camera. They do say to please remember to adjust your input keys with the Quick Camera mod for FS25. You can use keys to make the vehicle camera peek left and right. Also flip 180 degrees to quickly look behind, forward, including separate options to use with change direction. You've also got snapping 45 and 90 degrees left to right, and zoom in and out quickly. This is kind of nice. I mean, the mouse, it does all of this, so you just go with your mouse, it'll be good to go, but this kind of makes it like other games like racing games, GTA, stuff like that. They do say, we do have some stuff in here, important instructions for best usage of the Quick Camera mod. You must delete, remove, or unbind any existing keys of the following base game control actions to avoid overlapping keys for similar actions. So looking left, looking right, camera zoom in, camera zoom out, and change direction. So you're going to be giving up stuff, but you'll be getting this. If it's worth it, check it out. Next is our manual discharge mod. Next to last, rather. They say, thanks to this modification, all vehicles with a pipe have a configuration where you can decide whether you want the vehicle to be unloaded manually or automatically. Start overloading and stop overloading is the I key by default. And they do say for more information, you can check out their GitHub. And your last new one for FS25 PC today is called Data Dump. This is from Weasel, the creator of the Power Tools mod. The main purpose of this mod is to save the global tables, functions, classes, and variables from Farming Simulator to well-formed Lua files. To use the files to better understand the Farming Simulator object model through reverse engineering, especially useful until the official documentation is released. With these global objects as a starting point, you can then use the console commands like DT save table from the mod developer Power Tools to save whole Lua tables and full table hierarchies for further analysis. Do I know what that means? Absolutely not. This is way over my head. So if you're a modder and you're looking for stuff like this, or PC players that want to have data, yeah, check this out. Whew, there it goes, getting right over my head again. Weasel makes some insane mods, and I love it. I'm just not smart enough to understand. And there you go. That is it. Those are your mods for FS25 and 22 today. I hope you enjoyed it. Drop a like if you did. Get subscribed if you're new, and join the GoHam fam. Double check out notification bell as well. That way you never miss videos like this one. Hope you have an awesome day. Enjoy playing with these mods, and I'll catch you in the next one.